Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kiger here, up here today with a bit of a talking video, so to say. I want to apologise that there hasn't really been many videos over the last few days. I just sort of haven't really had much time to do videos the last few days, but I thought I would give a bit of a video here, just sort of tell you what's going on, what I've been up to and stuff like that as of late. Possibly I will be doing a pickups tomorrow, maybe going into town tomorrow. I've got to get some birthday presents for Heather, so there might be a pickup video. I don't know yet. I might pick a few little bits and bobs up, probably not a lot. Like last week, it probably won't be a lot of things, but I might get a few little cheap things here and there, maybe some more DVDs and things like that, possibly a couple of PS4 games, maybe. I won't set anything in stone, but if there is a video tomorrow, that's more than likely what it's going to be. I will say that as of lately, I haven't really been playing too much games, so to say. I've been actually watching more TV than anything else. I was a bit disappointed last week. I was meant to be getting Virgin fitted on Thursday, and unfortunately some idiot decided to cut the cable, and so they couldn't fit it. And then we had someone come out to check in the construction to fit in a new cable, and then there's some idiot who's parked over the bloody box where they need to get to. So I'm having some issues with that, and now we got to wait until the 12th in order to get that fitted, and I'm a bit pissed off. It's not really Virgin's fault, it's other things that they're having issues with, and I'm really hoping that when they come to fit it in, I can get it all fitted and no problems occur. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be phoning them up and sort of going, what's going on here? I've had 3 counts of this sort of thing happening. I know it's not necessarily your fault per se, but the fact of the matter is, I'm trying to be a new customer and this is what's happening. And things like that. So maybe in the week I might give them a call and see what's going on along those lines. But I really am a bit pissed off about that. I was hoping that I get the new TV set up, cable set up, and of course the better internet and things, which probably, I've been waiting for the Virgin to get fitted because I'm going to be using that better internet to do streaming, which is, why I haven't actually done any live streams lately, because the internet is quite shit at the moment. So I'm hoping that when I get the new internet fitted, I'll be able to, live stream and stuff, no issue, because you've got to bear in mind there's quite a few people in the house that, use internet things and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a joke, unfortunately, but like I said, it's not necessarily Virgin's fault. It's a third party things happening. It's not our fault and it's not Virgin's fault. It's just idiots who don't really realise what they're doing and how it affects other people in the long run. So I'm a bit pissed off about that, but nonetheless, I've still got some internet at the moment. At least I'm hoping that they can extend it a little bit longer, and I'm hoping when they come out to do it, there's not an issue. Otherwise I really am screwed, and we'll have to see how things go in those sort of departments, and I'll keep you updated with that and how the internet and everything's going. Like I said, I haven't really been playing much. All I've really played was Tokiden Kiwami, and like I said, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's very similar to Monster Hunter, and like I said, I've never played a Monster Hunter game before, so this is a good sort of game to sort of get you into that sort of Monster Hunter format. It's not necessarily completely like Monster Hunter, but it's a very similar style. There's a big, giant monsters you have to kill, and it's that sort of style of RPG. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'm going to actually fully complete this game and stuff like that. I'll probably play some more tomorrow, perhaps. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can finish this game and then move on to the next one and stuff like that. Like I said, I've been watching more TV than anything else. I started watching Red Dwarf last night, the original series on Netflix. Seems a pretty funny show, classic comedy. Got Craig Charles and that in there. It's classic BBC comedy. Might be BBC, I don't know. Originally, I think it was BBC. I like that sort of stuff, the older British comedies and things. You know, I've watched, you know, Only Fools and Horses, Fawlty Towers, Mr. Bean, you know, Porridge, all of those great ones. So I'm sort of branching out and watching some of the ones I've never watched. I watched some wrestling as well the other night. I watched SummerSlam from 1991. Yes, that's old school wrestling if you ever want to love that sort of thing. You know, I'm glad I've got the WWE Network back now, so perhaps I'm going to hopefully get back into WWE. Like I said, I can't really do anything with the wrestling at the moment because I don't have the Sky Sports or anything like that to really watch it until I get Virgin fitted and stuff. So I'm a bit, like I said, a bit pissed off on that side of things, but like I said, it's not their fault. I've also going to be starting watching an anime tonight. I'm going to watch Samurai Warriors. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Samurai Warriors actually did have an anime, or like an OVA. It was short anime, it's only like 12, 13 episodes, but I've got Crunchyroll now, so you know, I've got another subscription-based program, and I like doing that, is having these subscription-based TV programs and things like Netflix and stuff, because it's so much easier to get all of them on there and things like that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Sengoku Musou, or as it's known in Japan, of course, it's known as Samurai Warriors. I believe it's actually set around like the 4th game, that sort of era of Samurai Warriors. And it's cool to see that, you know, they did branch out and they did make an anime of it. And I was very surprised to see that it is on Crunchyroll, and I don't have to go through the annoyance of trying to find the links on the internet and stuff like that. Because while those sort of things are easy to get, and you can get all these anime apps and stuff, it's a lot easier if you've got a subscription-based one where you know it's going to work straight away. You're not going to have to worry about trying to find the right links and right websites and stuff like that. And I'm looking forward to starting to do that. I'm going to try to each night do something different. So maybe one night I've got an Xbox night, one night I've got PlayStation, and then one night I watch something on Netflix, one night I watch a movie or DVD movie, and then one night, you know, anime and wrestling, that sort of thing, and get the most out of each of these subscriptions that I'm watching. Because a lot of people do that, is they sign up for all of these subscription programs and things like that, and then they go, oh, do I really watch this? So if you're going to do those sort of things and sign up for that, you know, Netflix and all of those sort of things, really only sign up if you know you're going to use it. And like I said, I use Netflix quite a bit. I watched the Abducted in Plain Sight documentary, and I've got to say that was a really good documentary. It was something completely out there. It was crazy. I won't give away any spoilers for it. I recommend you watch it if you're into those sort of real life, you know, crime stories and things like that. And I'm starting to enjoy those sort of documentaries on Netflix and things, and they've got a good selection of them. As well as foreign movies as well. There's a lot of great international movies and TV shows. Maybe one day I'll start watching one of these Korean or Japanese dramas, who knows. And it is nice to sort of branch out and watch, you know, movies and TV shows from other countries, and you just go, wow, you know, I've seen all these shows in our country, or the American ones, and we all know the big ones and stuff, but then you go, wow, you branch out to another country and you can go, wow, this show is great, but I never knew about it because it never came out in our country. So I'm glad, you know, Netflix branches out and gets rights to international films and TV shows. I've never really cared what language someone's speaking on a TV show, you know, if it's got subtitles, it's fine by me, you know. And I think a lot of people should sort of appreciate, you know, that international films can be pretty solid if you're willing to, you know, branch out and allow yourself to watch those sort of things. You know, I've started to branch out myself. I've also been doing a lot of reading as well. I've started the Gantz Z manga. I think it's called Gantz, or Gantz Zero or something like that, or Gantz. I don't know how you pronounce the actual word, but I've started reading the manga a manga app on my tablet. It's a really good app, actually. I recommend it. It's called Manga On. I'm not being paid to tell you about it. It's just me personally. It's called Manga On. If I can get the app up, actually, I can show you it. It's actually a really good manga app, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I do like oh, boobs. Yeah, it's called Manga On, and it looks like that. This one there, and of course it's a really good app because you can get all these different sources of manga. There's like 5 different manga, so like Manga Here, Kiss Manga, Manga Fox, Manga Reader, and Reader Manga. And then you get all of these different mangas to read, and you know, you can search by like genre and things and stuff like that. So I actually really like comics and things like that. So manga's a different style of comic, and I really like manga. You know, even though it's all in black and white, I think it's a really cool one. But I'm really enjoying Gantz. Gantz 37, I think it's called, and yeah, I've started reading this one. I'm on like chapter 44, still got a long way to go. It's got like 300 and something chapters, but it's a completed one, so you know, it's not one that when I finish, you know, there I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for. But it's actually a really cool manga. It's about these group of people that it's kind of interesting. I don't want to give too much away. Just put my tab back on charge, sorry. Basically it's about these group of people that they die and they go into this other world and they get copies made of them and they have to hunt down aliens and things like that. So it's a cool sort of sci-fi. It's quite violent. It's quite an adult one. It's classed as an adult manga. There's some nudity and gore and stuff like that in there. So it's quite an adult manga, and I actually really like it. It's kind of not because it's got tits in, but because it's a bit more dramatic and a bit more, you know, adult rather than, you know, being more teen manga. It's more of an adult manga, which I do like. There's another cool app which is called Comixology, which you can read comics on, and they give you a bunch of free ones as well, but I think you can sign up for that and then you get access to all of the comics, or like 10,000 of the comics, and I can't figure out how to get the access to that, so I might have to read into that one as well. But what I really like about that app is when you click on it, you can actually do this thing where it goes into sort of like a dramatic panel view. So it zooms in on each panel, and it, you know, it does sort of like a, you know, like a what's the word, where it just switches from one panel to the other, and it does it in sort of like a dramatic style. So it's kind of like you're reading, but also it's kind of like a cinematic experience, and I really like that. So it's nice to now know that I'm starting to read a little bit more and sort of branch out on that side of things, and it's really like doing that. Yes, I still be playing those episode games on my tablet as well. They're terrible stories, but well, they're generic for the most part, but it's a really good community based game. Actually, it's really nice to see, you know, yes, a lot of them are romance based, but there's some solid horror ones. I say solid, but what do you expect? But it's nice to see some sort of community based reading things, and there's more and more of these reading apps coming out. So I'd recommend, if you like reading and you want original stories and things, if you like things like Wattpad and stuff, check out one of these episode apps, because you can sort of read and make your own choices. So it's kind of like, you know, those old make your own adventure story books. You know, I never really had one of them growing up, and I really wanted one as a kid, but now you've got these make your own story things and choose your own story apps, which are really cool, and I like that sort of thing. I will need to get back into gaming. Like I said, I've only really been playing Overwatch and Killing Floor on the Xbox, and of course Toukiden Kiwami. I'll probably play some more of this tomorrow, possibly. There might be a pickups video tomorrow. Like I said, I can't guarantee anything. If there is, there is. If there isn't, I'm sorry, but I thought I'd do a video here today, just sort of keeping you guys posted, letting you know I'm still here, I'm still around, I'm not, you know, going anywhere. I just don't want to not do videos kind of thing. But hopefully once we get the new internet sorted and everything's sorted, I should hopefully get back into doing more videos and start streaming and stuff, because I can start streaming on the PlayStation 4. I don't have the PlayStation camera, so it won't be if I'm playing PlayStation 4 there won't be a camera, unfortunately. But you know, if I'm on the Xbox, I do have the Kinect, which I can use. But I prefer to come up here on my own at night, because, you know, my partner and her brother and all that are normally downstairs and playing on the Xbox and things. So I don't mind coming up at night and just chilling and watching some TV or a movie, or, you know, I normally come up and watch a movie or a couple of episodes of something, and then I play on my tablet, do all my games, read a bit, and then when she goes to bed, I'll watch a couple of more episodes of something else and then go to bed myself. That's normally my nighttime routine. But yeah, like I said, I've been watching The Family Guy as well, of course. Nearly finished this one again. I might pick up season 18 as well, actually, while I'm in town, because I need to get that one. I don't really know if there is what I'm gonna get tomorrow. Like I said, I might just get a few cheap things, maybe a couple of DVDs. I want to get some more PS4 games because I'm on that PS4 spree, and I'm really enjoying the PlayStation 4 as of late. I think it's a fantastic console, and I've already done a video sort of explaining why. So I hope you guys appreciate those videos and things, and I hope you guys don't hate me for changing my mind, so to say. You know, like I said, I haven't given up on any console at all. I'm still a gamer. I'm still the Mad Kaiger. I'm still the fucking collector. You know what I mean? But I just think I'm enjoying relaxing and watching TV and reading a little bit more at the moment. And like I said, I will get back into gaming soon. Not saying I'm taking a break from gaming by any means. It's just I have to play when I can play, kind of thing. You know, being a dad and things like that, and obviously my, you know, Heather goes to work and things, so I don't really have much time to play games. And when I do play them, it's only for a couple of hours. So when I start a game, it's really, I've got to make a choice whether I want to play this game and finish it, or do I want to play it for a while and then move on to the next game, which is what I did with Senran Kagura. I thought, you know what, I ain't going to finish this game anytime soon. I'll come back to it one day, but I thought, you know what, in order for me to at least play most of my games, it's best for me to play a game for a couple of days. And if it's a short game and a story-driven game, then yeah, I'll finish the story and things like that. But if it's a game that's got lots of replay value and lots of different missions and things, and it's one of those games you can sort of take your time with, kind of a bit like Tokiden, but this, you know, it's a game that you can play and come back to. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about today. Sorry this can't go on for too long. I'm running out of space on my phone, so I'm going to need to, you know, do a bit of a clean up of my phone and things like that. I will be going on holiday in May with the family and everything, so I'm putting money up for that, which is why I haven't got a lot of things coming in, pickups and stuff. But hopefully once things get sorted out and stuff, we'll be able to go back on track. And you know, I might start saving up and getting you know, better internet will be the first step for me to try and get a better laptop and editing software and things like that. So well, at least we're on the right track. It's just I'm having that issues with the internet at the moment, so I'm sorry about that, but what can you do? Anyway guys, I hope you guys had a good weekend and enjoyed a new week. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good start to the week with a new pickups video. One can hope. Like I said, I won't promise anything, so don't be disappointed if there isn't, but one can hope. Hopefully there will be one. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like, and of course comment below. Let me know what you've been up to lately. Let me know, do you read manga or watch TV and stuff like that? What have you been watching, reading, playing, anything? Just, I like to keep updated with what everyone's doing. Of course, like to keep in touch with the subscribers, and thank you all for the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry that I don't upload as frequently as I used to, but like I said, with the circumstances, it's understandable. and I've never really had any complaints in that department, so understandable subscribers is something I really do appreciate. And of course, guys, feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel and join the family as always. I should hopefully be able to get some editing done and update the last couple of videos. I need to do it. I might actually do it in a minute, actually, I don't know. And of course, guys, feel free to check out any social media links and stuff. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and of course Patreon, and all of those good things. Check me out at the Mad Kiger everywhere. I'll be posting updates and things to the channel there and stuff like that. So if you want to follow me there, feel free to check that out. And as always, guys, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.